I'm going to make sure that I am okay. It looks like I am recording. Yes, because it says stop recording. All right. Okay, we're back. So I did a video the other day where I started was showing some of the castle build, and I had planned on showing some of the build progress, but in reality, it just took. It was interspersed, not very continuous, and I figured, you know what, we're just going to do a tour at the end and just show what we did. In the meantime, though, we're just about setting up this build, and it's like there's a dust storm or something. You know what this reminds me of? I've never played it because I don't have it, but the other Scorched Earth.
Yeah, it does remind me of Scorched Earth.
Everything's all dusty and...
Yep.
I mean, I don't have gamma set to anything weird. I have gamma set to standard gamma. Let me just make sure.
Yeah, it's like a dust storm. Yeah, it's weird.
It's like it's a dust storm. I don't think I've seen that before. It's weird.
It is very much like a dust storm in Scorched Earth.
Yeah. I don't think it's the same as a dust storm in Scorched Earth, but maybe they just brought in like sort of a light version of the dust storm for...
Yeah, it's weird. I haven't seen it before on this map.
Yeah, everything's kind of all orangey,
ochre,
yellowy,
yeah.
Kind of
Ochre
weird.
color.
Ochre color, yeah. Anyways, I just thought that was kind of interesting. We were just about to record, and all of a sudden everything turned orange.
Yeah,
and I thought it was just me. Pam says, no, it looks really kind of orange, so...
I was like looking for nuclear explosions or something on the horizon.
Post-apocalyptic Ark? Maybe. All right, so let's just... All right, so we should probably continue with this. This is one of the dragon parking spots. All right, now, the general shape. It's sort of evolved. This little area, it kind of follows the contour of this little peninsula here. Of course, we're on Herbivore Island, and this is a nice flat building area. And we were actually able to lay all of those foundations out from where the keep is, all the way to this corner, all the way to the far corner. All is on a single level, which is kind of nice. So a nice flat building area. And the general design is a double wall. So essentially foundations all the way around, and then a combination of rounded walls and square walls. And just to give you an idea, let's start with the... Put that down. We'll start with the keep. So the keep is 4 round towers with a center. And there's 2 doors. Yeah, hi, there you are. One on each side. This one sort of goes to a balcony where you can, well, it's not really a balcony, but you can
look out.
Look out. You can see that, down in the water there. And it is symmetric, so it's the same on both sides. And okay, and then there's 2 dinosaur gates. The idea being that if you ever needed to make deliveries of large, heavier items, you could just sort of fly pretty well anything in here short of a Quetzal. Obviously, this is not for... Well, I guess you could do land-based animals too, but
yeah,
because of where the doors are, this is really intended for
flyers. Yeah.
For flyers, yeah. So you could park your, a couple of maybe some pteranodons and an Argentavis in here, and be happy. And then so there's each of the towers on each side, one is empty, and the other has a stairwell, a spiral staircase. Now again, this is another mod. So the rounded walls, these round towers with the rounded foundations, are a mod. The spiral stairs are a mod, and the spiral stairs go up 2 levels. But on each side, and you can see there's the gate and the central sort of area there, and then there's one round tower has stairway going all the way up, and the other one has a bed. I think this is Pam's.
Yeah, this is mine. I have the tavern bed from the tavern mod in my room.
Yeah, because she's fancy, you know, and she has needs that for comfort. And
yes.
so now if we go over to the other side, it's a mirror image, basically. And we come up, and then we see that, well, oh no, he's very simple and apparently has some hygiene problems too, because that looks pretty nasty. And
but he's got a nice rug.
And a light. See, there's a light.
Yep.
Huh?
Yeah, a candle.
I think that Pam put that in there.
Yeah.
So that's the same on both sides. Again, you have a view down into the courtyard, like that.
And a view from this side out to the raft.
Exactly. So this is the water side. This one.
Right.
And so you can see out. All right, and let's close that. Okay, and then if you go up once across again, then this is kind of like it bridges the 2 sides. So this floor covers the entire keep, right? So there you can see the stairwell on one round tower, the stairwell the other round tower, and then actually that's the stairwell, and the stairwell underneath here is one of the bedrooms, and then underneath over here is the other bedroom.
Right.
And then these are the spiral staircases to the roof. And then you see that there's the 4 little guys, and they've got railings and flags, and these are chimneys from downstairs, and there's water, so I'm going to drink. And again, you can land up here. I actually land the dragon up here sometimes. It actually is big enough for a dragon, so I would assume it would be large enough for a Quetzal.
Yeah.
So, and then, okay, so we sort of skipped through it, but it's because it's kind of cool. This is like the main hall. Now this is all of this is Pam's work, except I think I might have done the chimneys, the fireplaces.
You did the fireplaces, yeah.
Yeah, I did the fireplaces, but then so I did the whole building, and then Pam did all the
decorating.
She figured out, you know, how to make all the plates and the tables, and that was
tavern from the tavern mod, yeah.
Yeah,
tavern props.
Yet another mod. I put, by the way, in my description, I put the list of mods that we have on this server. So that if in case you're insane and you want to actually copy or do something similar. But yeah, these are kind of neat. They've got a cupboard with storage. You can sit at the stools.
Yep.
And you can sit at the bar stool as well. See? Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is cool. I like it.
Yeah. And you can light this. Oh.
We might be out of oil. We might be out of oil.
Oh, it needs oil. Okay.
Yeah, but there's lights in each 4 corners.
Yeah. Like that.
And the candle on the table lights, I think.
It appears to need fuel as well.
Okay.
This one, though, looks like it can take thatch.
Wow. And now
Except
you're
that
on fire.
Yeah. Well, yeah. All right. So let's not,
We haven't lit the fireplaces yet, I don't think. We should have lit those on Christmas.
I'm gonna channel my dad. What? You trying to light the whole neighborhood up? Turn out the lights. Ah! Yeah.
Don't waste that oil.
Yeah. And so, apparently, Pam was telling me, this also you can make wine and
ale.
something called Knight's Blood and ale and all kinds of stuff. So this is pretty cool. This is part of the tavern mod too, I believe.
You are correct. It's part of the tavern mod.
So this is the main keep, and this was the first thing we built. And
yeah, you can make wine in there, and then you can make. Well, you've seen the mugs on the table or on the bar, but you can also make wine bottles and fill the wine bottles up with wine that you make in that cask and everything.
Mm-hmm. And you could put stuff in the barrel. Like I could put I put 3 stone arrows into that barrel. So just in case we ever need 3 stone arrows,
it's in the barrel.
They're in the barrel. So
and there's a storage chest over there, and there's a wall cabinet, all our storage.
Yeah. Yeah, and stockings, which we saw in the Raptor Claws episode.
Yep.
All right, so that's the main keep. So if we continue on, we can go downstairs. Now, this is it was very kind of disappointing. I wasn't entirely happy with this. But, so the wall, you'll notice this square foundation doesn't actually join up. What I wanted was for this to join up with that, and for it to you'd be able to sort of go from this and walk in there and then go all the way around. But round and square don't mix, and I had to settle. We had to, for this. It's kind of irritating. The story
about round peg in a square hole.
Round peg, square hole.
Yeah.
It would have been fine. Except I wanted to keep the round shape of the towers and transitioning from the flat side. Like I could have put a square foundation here and then done a straight wall there and all. But then it would eventually, we'd have to transition to a round tower, and then there would be a gap, and and cats and dogs living together, and oh my God. So that would have been bad. That was a Ghostbusters reference, by the way.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah. Now, this we added. Pam made it. And I put it down. Or no, you might have put it down.
No, you put it down.
I put it down.
Yeah.
This courtyard here screamed for something, and I figured that the well would fit nicely in here. She asked, "Where do you think it should go?" And I thought, "Oh, this is kind of a cool spot." And look at it! Look at it splashing and stuff. If you're ever thirsty, you just walk up to it.
Drink water, or you can fill up your canteens or whatever by putting them in the accessory thing.
Yeah, you access the inventory. You can then put this in here. It's pretty cool. Look at that, splashy splash. Now that's a mod too, isn't it?
I don't know I don't know if it's a mod or if it's.
Is it part of
vanilla.
medieval?
I don't know.
It might be part of medieval.
We didn't make it with anything special. We just made it. I just made it right. It was just a regular engram.
Yeah.
I didn't make it in a table or anything.
Oh. Well, that's cool, if that's the case. Huh. All right, so, the wall. The wall is a double wall. It's essentially a series of foundations stuck together. Right, you can see, and there's, it's double high with windows on both sides. If I'm feeling like I want to waste a whole bunch of wood and stone and stuff, I'll put in the actual window thingies,
the shutters,
and doors, the shuttery things and the doors. But for now, this is just, we just finished building it. As you can imagine, it was moderately painful to build. Because
it had its moments, yes.
It had its moments, but each tower is 4 high, so 2 in the bottom floor, 2 in the top floor, and then you go out on the balcony here, and you'll see there's railings, and you can stand out and look over the thing and look in here, and it's pretty cool. And you can run through here.
Doofus trying to get on the raft.
Oh, Doofus! I I'm quite happy about the name we came up with, that Bronto, because it actually makes complete sense.
He kind of named
That is
himself.
that is probably the most. Look at him. Look.
Yep.
I mean,
He thinks he's a
and he took a big dump.
He thinks he's a lap dog.
Oh my God, doofus, 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 doofus. All right, well, enough about doofus. So you get, I think it's pretty obvious though. The general build concept here is foundation, 2 walls, ceiling, railings. Not really terribly complicated, but I think it looks really cool.
Yeah, it came out really nice.
Yeah, and then we've got the whole towery things here, and each tower, by the way, has a hatch going down to the bottom with a ladder. So that's kind of cool. And then we come along here, and this is the, I don't know, we call it the storehouse, the warehouse, the, I don't know, all kinds of things, right?
The second floor of the warehouse, yeah.
Second floor of the warehouse. And this was always intended to be like where I put, actually, the story is, I made a fabricator. I need to put it somewhere. And so we built all these walls in this storehouse and everything because of the fabricator. That's actually not far from the truth.
Yeah, we needed it for the fabricator. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, that's right. We needed somewhere to put the fabricator. So we built all these walls and towers and a giant storehouse
and the hallways and everything else, just so we could have a place for the fabricator.
Yeah. Now this roof, by the way, was a nightmare.
Pain. Oh God.
Oh my God. It was terrible. Because I will tell you, anybody that does building in ARK knows that those triangle pieces for the roof, they are the most obnoxious pieces of crap you've ever worked with. Because once they're in, you can't replace them, or oh my God,
And part of the walls in this building are rounded walls, as you can see, like over by the stairs. These are rounded walls. Over here are squared off walls, so they have to use different ceiling pieces that don't really want to match.
Yeah. Yes. It was, yeah, it was just crazy. So, not entirely. So now we're going to get to the part I don't like. I am not really entirely impressed with the way that this generator is placed. I can't put a door on it. I wanted to put a door on it. I can't put a door on it because I think it's too close to the generator. Makes me sad.
Did you try putting a door on?
Yeah.
I wouldn't go. Yeah.
No. I don't like where it is. It makes noise. I like putting my generators somewhere discreet, where you don't see them, you don't hear them, and then you run power. And so, oh, by the way, the electricity is running in this floor.
Right.
And then there's the sockety thing there. And then if we go downstairs, you'll see that there's a refrigerator, and there's Bam Bam, who's preventing me from advancing here. And it's a powered refrigerator. And there's the power line up to the. I don't know. I'm not really too impressed with the whole thing. If I did this again, I would do something different with the power. May just leave it the way it is, but yeah. All right. So here's the infamous fabricator that basically spawned this whole outer courtyard build. Main storage. This warehouse, again, it has dinosaur gates so that you can fly anything smaller than a dragon in here. Like you can fly a Pteranodon or an Argentavis, and then just hop off and then just transfer stuff into here, or transfer stuff into here,
or you can walk your land dinos in here.
Or we walk like with Bam Bam. The reason why Bam Bam is parked right here is because we, hop on him, go out, get stone, run them right up here, and then just transfer stone right into the storage thingy-mabobbers, and then you can build right here. You just build your components, and then you run out and you start placing down walls and all that kind of stuff. So, anyway, so this is the downstairs version of what we just saw. Yeah, right through here. Ooh, I'm just going to sneak through there. Again, there's the upstairs that we came through. And this downstairs continues all the way through. Oh, well, we're not. Okay, there's a wall there. You can't see it, but I'm going to tell you there's a wall there. And you're going to believe me. Don't look. Okay. And then this runs all the way through all these towers, all the way around, until we get to the gate. Now, the gate, of course, it was kind of a special problem. Because how do you build... so that's why there's a door here, right?
Right.
Because then you have to go out the door, and then you go in this door and continue on. Yeah. But this back wall is 4 high because that's how big the gate is. And I don't know. I thought it was kind of a nice big feature wall that's opposite the keep.
It is cool.
Right?
It balances
the
the
keep. Exactly. It balances the keep out, and it's a big feature wall. Again, you know, there's this. You can also do all of that run that we just did on the top here, along the top of the wall, and that leads right into the storehouse. So you can get from here all the way through, all the way to the gate. Who's at my door? Yeah, that kind of thing.
Yep.
And it continues on here, and then continues on all the way around. And there's a, yeah, I think you're seeing a theme. Continues on, continues on, continues on. There's a wall there, trust me, you just can't see it. And continues on, until we get to the end. And again, we are at the keep. Right there. And there's flags on the roof. That's kind of cool, actually. We should paint them, but not yet.
We'll get around to painting them eventually.
Yeah. So again, this is, you know, second floor with railings and all the way around, and there's Blue Thunder and
Red Lightning.
And Red Lightning. And again, you can look out.
Spelled correctly now?
The Huns are out there somewhere. I know they are. Anyways.
Should we have put another ladder up so that we could walk the top of the wall across the gate?
That is a good idea. I actually kind of thought of something like that, and I think we probably should do it. That would make sense. No, it's a good idea. It's a good idea. In fact, that was something that I'd considered. I just is there a Bronto out there? He's trying to get through our gates. He's trying to invade. Did you see the invading Bronto?
We have an yep. What's he trying
Look at
to
him.
do?
I don't know. He's probably Doofus's cousin. They're all on Herbivore Island, so they're all probably slightly inbred.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna sit here in this rock and swing my tail. And oh, I think I just had a big dump. Okay. All right.
Ah,
we've devolved.
The less intelligent cousin, yeah.
Yeah. So that's it. That's the castle build. I mean, really, there's nothing here that is innovative, I don't think, or unique. It's foundations and walls and rounded walls. But
I think it's a pretty cool merge of vanilla building and mod.
But I like it. That's what I was going to say. Is I think it's cool. This was, you know, it just sort of grew, and I thought I would try this out. But it's kind of nice. You got a big courtyard here, and there's a generator there, and actually, you know what? What do they call them? Are they shutters or windows? Reinforced windows. I'll make all 5.
Oh, it looks like the sky's going back to blue again. We
That
got
did
blue
not make it
sky
any
again.
quieter.
We got
Oh,
blue
wait a minute.
sky again, thank goodness.
Yay, blue sky. We're out of the dust storm. That didn't make it any quieter either. All right, so just to wrap this up, aerial view. There it is. Come down here and land. Let me in! Oh, apparently no one's home. But you can also land on the roof. Up here. In fact, this was how I put those flags on the roof. I actually did it from the back of the dragon. You know, you just sort of line it up, which is why this, we won't talk about it much, but that's why this particular flag right here is a little off center. One that's right in the middle of the screen, right there. That's because it was me on the back of a dragon doing it. So, but there it is, and you can also land on the oh yeah, and you can land on the storehouse roof. If I can get this dragon to turn. There it is. Cool. There's the well, Christmas tree, gate. I mean, really, it needs a behemoth gate on that far wall, but we don't really have a need for a behemoth gate, so. I mean, there's just Doofus.
Yeah.
And
he doesn't come inside.
Doofus is having too much fun playing with the raft
He's not an indoor brontosaurus.
He's not really. He's not been house trained, so it's probably best if he wasn't hanging around in the courtyard. Actually, in fact, he wouldn't fit in here, even if we. Yeah. Not that kind of a place. So that's it. That's the castle build. Anything extra to say, Pam? Or
no, I think we covered everything.
Alrighty.
I think that's it. Until we think of more to add.
Okay.
Which I'm sure we will.
Oh, probably. All right. Well, thank you, and you all have yourselves a great day. And
good night, everybody.
Good night.